Hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Thank you for being here with me and for watching my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up or a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you click on the bell also, then it will notify you when I have a new video. And you are welcome to share my videos to Facebook or Pinterest or Twitter, whatever you'd like, just as long as it is shared with my name. I've been working on these really thin papers and trying to figure out what to do with them, and I came up with this pocket idea. It's probably out there somewhere, but it's a faux envelope, but it opens this way. I didn't put anything on the inside of this yet, but you can see that it will hold a long tag in here and a long tag over here. Now, if you wanted, you could make a journaling spot here and here. And this was my practice envelope, so it's a little wonky right now. And then we have two pockets right here. One here and one, I didn't bring any journaling cards, and one right here. So let's make this one. So the first thing we need to do, this folds wonky, I know. We're going to use the opposite color this time. And let's see, what did I do? I folded one this way and one this way, I believe. If they're not even, I can cut one side off to make it work. So I'm folding it in thirds. You notice I didn't measure. And I do have a little bit of space there, but that's okay. That'll work out in our favor. It'll make this side a little bit bigger than this side, but that's okay. Then I fold it upwards. Make sure I'm on camera. I am. I'm giving these a good crease because I want to be able to see what I'm doing exactly. And then, let's see, we don't want to cover the pieces we don't need to. So first we're going to cut from here to there, and then from here to there. So to make that easier for you to see what I'm up to, let me just give this a little ink, just so you can see what I'm up to. And here to there. Now I'm going to fold it this way so you can see where I'm stopping. And I'm going to fold it this way so you can see where I'm stopping. Okay? So first let's cut those. There we go. And then over here. Okay. Now we are going to end up folding this one down. So go ahead and fold it down. And then, yes, we're going to flip it over like this, just to kind of give us a guideline for this next part. I'm just going to draw a line there. And then I want to bring this up. That is going to make that upside down. But it'll be right side up on the top. Okay. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. we can always put something over this if we feel that it needs to change. So you can see on this one, I put this little tab in it, and I'm going to put it right in the center here. Let's see where our center is. That is just about a 4-inch wide pocket. So 2.5 would be somewhere in there. That's not right. Let me fold this under so I can look at it just a little bit better. And let me get my true ruler here. So almost 4 inches. So 2 inches is going to be right about in here. And it needs to be down about this far, and that is about right. So go ahead and poke a hole in there. I'm just using an awl. And let's make this piece right here. So I have some paper here that we can use. I'm just using this, what is it, a 1/2 inch? With this thin paper, it takes quite a few to make a nice thick piece that you can wrap a string around. So I'll just go ahead and pop some out here. And I'm going to glue those together. Now, I left my glue open, so let's just see if it still works. I always like to make the bottom one even the right color with the paper out. It's silly, I know, but I do like to. Oops, boy, these do not want to line up today. With the thicker paper, you can usually just kind of slide them into place. And with these thinner ones, you have to just about get them into place on the first try. So that's 3. I think it took about 6 on the other one. I'm recording. You can see me. It's 11:37. 4. 5. That might be 6 already. Six feels just about right for making a nice button. Go ahead and press it down. And then kind of guesstimate where your center is. I'm not worried about being exact. Okay. Now let's put a brad on that. Oh, goodness. And we have that color. We'll go with the same color I used on the other one. This just gets our brad in there before we glue that other page down. That's all we're doing, is getting it into place. And then I want to cover that so that when our paper slides in, it doesn't get caught up on that. So we are going to cover the inside of this one with this paper. And you can cover this complete thing if you want. But I think on this one, I'll just bring it down and we'll just cover this inside piece. Got all kinds of thin papers here I'm using today. It's my glue towel. What I have found about this paper pack is that the paper is a little bit uneven. Oops, and it just got caught on my lamp. So it tore, so now it's really uneven. Right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and apply this one here. Kind of have to work around that brad. Okay. So let's take this paper and glue it down. You don't want to bring it over, clear over. Let it have some space to breathe. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring this one down. Just like that. And glue this page down. The only reason I'm leaving the big flap on is because it really makes this very thin paper much more sturdy. There's a lot you can do with these cheaper papers. If you just spend some time looking at them and thinking, well, what could I do and how can I keep it thin, and, you know, what can I do? What can I do? And eventually it just starts popping into your head. So I'm going to even that up along the bottom. I'm not going to worry about this. That way it is still a full pocket. And then we're going to bring this one over to here. And it's up to you whether, I think on this one, since it comes almost to the edge, I will glue it on the side and the bottom. So there we have our two pockets. Now, up here, we have this and we have this. So what we want to do here is we are going to put one of these up here, but I think we might use this, because that's going to do the inside of our pockets. That almost fits right there. Just have to cut off the top. Okay, and we will have to work on our lines to get them to fold nicely, but I think it'll be a much better envelope if I do it this way. We're still going to cut some pieces off on the 2 side flip panels. But before we do that, we're going to glue a paper down to it so that it has its own, so it's not stark white on the inside. And this is a very thin paper. I like it. It folds great. But it is extremely thin paper. So it actually, because it's so thin, it does make a nice journal paper, actually. And I like the designs in this one because they're kind of vintagey looking, you know, like the old materials and stuff. So I really like that about it. Okay, really press that down. Don't tear your paper. That's one thing about the paper. It does tear very, very easily. You know, it doesn't break when you bend it and stuff, but if it gets wet, it does tear extremely easily. Okay, so this piece, to fold it closed, is going to go like that. So come back in here and make sure you get your fold line in there without your paper bunching up. Okay, now this is the kind of funky fold. So you're going to fold this to that, almost to that fold line, but not quite. And then you're going to press it down. Now right here, you are going to cut in just slightly like that, so it doesn't catch up on this part. Now you can use this piece to help you with the next one if you like. Let's see. How did we do this? I don't know. Like this. So we start right here. There we go. It's kind of straight. There we go. Okay, now we're going to come over here and do the same thing. We're going to fold this one in and press it down, and then go back to the inside and make sure it stays glued down on that fold line. Okay, then we're going to fold this one in like this, up to that fold line. And then we are going to we know we need to cut it to there. I'm going to start right here and cut it right to there. And then this one, I'm going to cut it to right there. So right at the corner, up to that pencil line. Okay? Okay. Now, we're going to glue this down. Now you can leave this part closed and just use a tuck spot in here. But how I'm doing it is I'm closing this pocket. Like this. Folding that over. making sure it's glued down good. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Going to glue it closed. Okay. Now you might want to ink up your edges, especially if they're showing the white, because that doesn't necessarily go with our vintage fabric-y looking papers, does it? So especially, you know, right here where this other fold line is and where this comes together, you might want to vintage that up as well. I can see, like right here, I have a lot of white showing on my envelope, and a lot of white up here. So you get the idea. Okay. Now, you can use your scissors to do this part, or you can use your trimmer. I'm going to use the trimmer because I can't cut a straight line for the life of me. So I'm just going to cut a little thin piece off the edge here. Not much, just a little thin one. Now you might, because there's glue in it, you might need to start on the inside and trim it down. Just like that. Ooh, it didn't cut through. Now I will have to use my scissors. Ooh, do. There we go. Whew. Saved. And same way with this one. You see that? Just going to cut a little tiny piece off of it. There we go. And because we've put this paper on the inside, now it's finished in there. So now we need to make our thumb holes. And this is, what, about 6 inches? 6, so 3 inches. Where's that thing? Okay, 1, 2, 3. So right about there and right about there is the center for our hole punch. We can use the little hole punch or the big one. I think I'll go with the small one. So I'm just kind of lining that up with the center of my punch. Just like that. And then I'm going to line it up again on this side. And then, you know, they probably won't be the same. They'll probably be off. It's okay. So we have that part done. And we probably should trim this whole piece on the bottom right here, because I can see that it's bunching up. So note this little change. This needs to be angle cut just slightly from that corner to that corner. And same way over here, just a small angle cut. And that is going to prevent that from bunching up in here. See that? So it will close without tearing this part. There we go. And then make sure your pocket is still closed. And mine is on both sides. There we go. Now you'll want to decorate this up the way you see fit. I'm not going to decorate mine necessarily right now because I'm not sure what journal it's going to go into. But I do want to put my string on it, and I know that this piece and this piece are going to go in the same journal. We also need to add our faux flap here. So we've got a couple more things to do, and then this one will be ready to go. It'll be ready to find its home in a journal. Fold these two sides together. Don't give it a crease. Just kind of put them together. And then kind of round it and add an angle. And you can, oh goodness, I cut it too short. Oh, Angie. Okay, let's try that again. Let us try that again. Okay, so I know it can't go past that. That is the cut off, not the cut into. Okay. So right here, just kind of round that off. And then right up to there. But don't cut this part off. There we go. Now if you feel that it's too long, go ahead and cut some more off the top, or just fold it down. Trim off those little ends. Like that. Glue it down. Just makes it stronger. You can fold it over the edge if you want to, but I'm just going to put mine down right here. It really is a faux flap. It's still off a little bit, but I think it's fine. There we go. Oh, cute. It's so cute. And we need a little bit of string. So what I did was I applied this to the back, and I used some score tape and find about the middle, 20 to 24, so about 2 inches. It's right there. And I just work that score tape up against that baker's twine. And then I peel off the baker's twine, or sorry, the tape. And I just find a piece that will work back here. And I glue it down. That should hold in that baker's twine just fine and dandy. You guys have to get over and see the, I think it's called Tina Loves to Craft. Oh my gosh. The challenge journal she's working on. Go to #challenge and go see the one that Tina Loves to Craft. She is working on it right now, and It is awesome. I've never, ever in my life seen a journal like that. You'll love it. So please, please, please go look at it. Okay, there we go. We are done. How about that? So it just unwinds, folds down. Now we have a place for journaling. Let me grab something that I can put in there. Here we go. Let's try this. We have a pocket in here. And we have a pocket here. And we have what will be like a tag pocket here. Or you can leave it out like that. And we have one over here. I think I will make some little tags that just fit in there nicely. But here we go. And it is lightweight. It's because it's that light paper. It's thin. It'll go on a journal page very well. Look at that. You can leave it open here or up here for another pocket. And it's beautiful. I mean, it's really neat. I love being able to use this thin paper. You could change the back out here and put a writing spot. You could actually put a notepad in it right here. You wouldn't want it to be too thick. But there's so many options to it, you guys. So there we go. Have fun. Go make a faux front pocket and a faux front pocket flip down and enjoy and add one to your journal. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell if you want to be notified. Don't hit it, you know, tap on your bell icon. And don't forget to go see Tina Loves to Crafts video, the channel challenge journal that she is making. They were sent out by Carol Frugoli. Sorry, Carol, I always mess up the names. At Free Spirit Arts. And she sent out a whole bunch of them. And if you find one of my last couple of my channel challenge videos, they list all the people that were in the challenge. But go take a look at what Tina's doing right now. It's a journal unlike any other you've ever seen. It's really quite awesome. And go check out the other ones too. Go to the links in my channel challenge video, or go to hashtag channel challenge and check them out. They're pretty amazing. Each of the journals is a giveaway journal. And mine is up on giveaway right now until, I can't remember. I can't remember what date I'm doing the drawing on, but it'll be soon. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.